Hey folks, it's Norm Bergen here, taking you on an insider tour of Jasper National Park. Today, I'm at the Athabasca Glacier, one of the largest glaciers in the Columbia Icefields. When I bring a tour group through this area, one of the most common things I hear is surprise that the glacier still exists. Although the tongue of the glacier has receded, it is still about 6 kilometers square and between 90 and 300 meters thick. That's almost 1,000 feet at its greatest depth. From spring to fall, guided tours take visitors right up onto the glacier so you can walk around on the ice. When you're standing in front of the Athabasca Glacier, you can see Andromeda Glacier off to the left and Snow Dome over to the right. Snow Dome was named in 1898 by John Norman Colley because its snow and ice-capped massive looks like a huge dome. The mountain is a triple divide and one of two hydrological apexes of North America. Water falling on Snow Dome's summit flows into streams that drain into the Pacific Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, and the North Atlantic. The area behind me is where Allied troops tested equipment and trained for World War II. The Lovett Scouts was formed in January 1900. The soldiers were volunteers from the Scottish Highlands, renowned for their expertise in stalking, spying, and shooting. The World War II plan for the Scouts was to use them to spy on enemy troop movement for the 52nd Mountain Division. The first Lovett Scouts arrived in Jasper on December 15, 1943. For 4 months, the soldiers carried out patrols, learning skiing, and experienced intense winter mountain warfare training. They also completed the first winter ascents of Nigel Peak, Wilcox Peak, Mount Athabasca, Mount Andromeda, Snow Dome, and Mount Kitchener. On March 13, 1944, a group of 35 scouts set out to ascend Mount Columbia. Each soldier carried a rifle and 50 rounds of ammunition along with their supplies. They traveled across the Columbia Icefields, roped together in groups of 3, and spent 2 nights sleeping in snow holes. After reaching the summit of Mount Columbia, the soldiers skied out on the Saskatchewan Glacier. That's over the mountain behind my right shoulder. The 87th Mountain Infantry also spent 2 months on the Columbia Icefields testing an over-snow vehicle, while British and American soldiers practiced mountain warfare on the glaciers. The Weasel was a military vehicle developed by Studebaker and based on designs and research done by British chemist Geoffrey Pike, also responsible for the Habakkuk ice boat. The 87th Mountain Infantry Detachment was sent on special orders to be part of the Columbia Icefields expedition, a classified military training program that involved specialized alpine winter training and performance tests on the Weasel. The Weasel was designed for Operation Plow, a plan to parachute the vehicle into Norway with personnel and 500 pounds of TNT to destroy a German heavy water plant. Just over 5 feet wide and 10 feet long, the Weasel was tested 24 hours a day at the hydrographic apex of the Columbia Icefields. That was on Snow Dome, the mountain over my left shoulder. The Weasel could traverse the most difficult terrain, where wheeled vehicles could not go. Although never deployed for its originally intended purpose, the abilities of the Weasel as a universal vehicle soon became clear to our American allies. They used it regularly as a light troop carrier and cargo hauler, and also as a mobile command center, ambulance, and to lay telegraph wires. One of its major attributes was its ability to cross minefields, as its low ground pressure was less than that of a human footprint. Stay safe, be well, and I'll see you in the mountains. This land